Hi, family. I am back with another live. If this is your first time visiting, welcome. If you're returning, thanks for the return. I want to start off by giving thanks to the Most High God for being all seeing, all knowing, all present, all good, being the only wise God, and giving thanks to my ancestors for their sacred knowledge, wisdom, and strength, and giving thanks to my spirit team for their guidance and support. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get right into this reading. I did pull a couple of energies so far. We got an ancestor message of fear of vulnerability. Okay. Past betrayals causing reluctant to open up emotionally. I am safe to express my true feelings and embrace vulnerability as strength. Vibrational match. Frequency attraction. Resonance. Ensure that your vibrations matches your wealth goals. Your inner frequency must align with the abundance you seek. Okay, so this is for vulnerability. And this is vibrational match. We'll pull a couple more. Let's see. Okay, I think that's it. The next one was a blank. The universe always provides for me. Okay, so I guess that's it. It could be a Gemini, Virgo, bottom of the deck. Okay, so we put that over there. And let's see, we pulled a Three of Pentacles. Okay, so there is a collaboration. Okay, something is going on behind the moon within this collaboration. Okay, so let's get some more energy. So this is a Taurus and a Pisces. Okay, so let's see. Let's go to the recent past of this Three of Pentacles. See what's going on. Okay, something fell out. Okay, could have something to do with the Two of Cups. Okay, Cancer energy, friendship, family, co-worker, someone that sees eye to eye. Okay, so let's see. Recent past. Okay, there was a Four of Pentacles. So this is Capricorn energy. So someone is possessing some finances. Okay. Possessing, holding on, blocking some finances is Capricorn energy. So I guess they went into a collaboration with a Taurus. Okay, they could be learning something about a collaboration. Okay, they got somebody sitting here watching someone teach something. Okay, so let's see what's going on. The recent past of this moon. I see a Queen of Cups, a King of Cups, and a Ten of Swords. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, Pisces. Okay, so perspective, Hangman. There was some sort of sacrifice that was made. Okay. So they could be looking for some sort of way, some perspective. They could be looking at a perspective on something and decided to hide it behind a moon. I don't know. Let's see. Let's go into what's inside of this Four of Pentacles. Recent past of the Three of Pentacles. Okay, there was somebody who is coming out of stress. Okay, they found a way to come out of stress. Okay, this Nine of Pentacles. Okay, there's Nine of Pentacles inside of possessing someone's finances with this Virgo Capricorn. So that's Virgo Capricorn. Okay, somebody withdrew. There was a withdrawal from a situation. Okay, let's see. Something about A fiery chemistry in reverse. Okay, so this could have been someone hooking up in a turn party. Okay, so maybe that's what they withdrew from. Okay, because that was the last card that was drawn, which is withdrawal. So they just withdrew from a situation. Okay, so let's go to the recent past of this withdrawal. Find out what's going on. Recent past. Okay, there was a marriage that didn't take place. Okay, somebody decided not to participate in a marriage, or a marriage broke up. Okay, we got good news at the bottom. Okay, about an online community, a private, separate online community. Believe it. Okay, so hmm. So the recent past was a marriage that fell apart. So now they're withdrawing. What was the surprise about the withdrawal? Okay, because someone's watching. Okay, I guess they don't want somebody to see. Somebody was daydreaming, watching. Let's see. Tell me about this daydream. Okay, justice. Okay, it could be justice watching. Okay, repo. Default on payments, financially incapable, repossessed. I'm sorry, assets. Okay, so it's like them pulling back. So they could have withdrawn because somebody was watching, daydreaming, or they don't want somebody to see, imagine, daydream about something being repoed. Okay, so tell me about the marriage in the reverse. Okay, there was some sort of success. Six of Wands energy, Leo energy. Okay, so there was, because of some marriage didn't happen, there was some sort of success. Okay, it has something to do with some sort of rite, magic, ceremony, or something that could have broken up a marriage. Okay, that they were celebrating. Okay, this eternal love couple. Okay, so let's see. What was the surprise about this marriage breaking up? Okay, so somebody decided to let something go. Tell me about this let go. Okay, sleeping princess. Okay, so they wanted to let go of working behind someone's back. Okay, third wheel. Okay, so that was, okay, fears in reverse. So I guess there was no fright and they decided to let it go. Supposed to have been some sort of fear? I don't know. There was a promise about a fright or a promise that was supposed to be let go. Okay, and there was a last straw for someone pertaining to this let go. So someone's last straw to let go of something, let go of a promise, because no one was afraid. Fright was in reverse. So I guess someone was too afraid to be a part of a third party. There was a promise, like a relationship. Look like somebody's proposing. Last straw for limitations, breaking point, overwhelmed. Okay, so they probably let go of fright. What's the surprise? Why they let go of fright? Knight of coins. Okay, so this is a Taurus energy. Knight of coins, messenger about some finances. That's like a contract or some finances. Like the slowest moving knight in the deck is a deliverance of something. So it's in the reverse. So it's like at a standstill because someone is not afraid. Tell me about this Knight of Coins. Okay, they were supposed to be blind in the situation. Okay, they're supposed to be blind. Okay, the devil's here. Okay, so devil's supposed to be blind in stopping this situation. Okay, there's supposed to be some sort of supersize. From my understanding from that supersize, somebody needs to be afraid, but they wasn't afraid. The Knight of Coins in reverse, so the Nine of Pentacles. What's the recent past of this Knight of Coins in reverse? Okay, there were some plans. So there were some plans to Knight of Pentacles, Aries energy, Taurus, to surprise with this Knight of Coins stopped. Okay, so there was no promise to fulfill. So it's got somebody on their last straw. They limited, breaking point, overwhelmed. Okay, so somehow they decided to go to this Capricorn to hold some finances, to possess some finance, to bring somebody out of stress. Because if, why is this person out of stress? Surprise. Okay, because they got a girl squad, close friends, birds of a feather flocking together. Okay, so they got some sort of hookup, some sort of close friends that is bringing them out of stress. Okay, so they could be working with this Capricorn in this collaboration with the two squads and the Four of Pentacles. That's three people. Okay, in the collaboration. So let's find out what's going on with this Three of Coins. Okay, so they're supposed to be working together to, is it to break up? Because you still got that chemistry energy here, where it says chemistry, intense passion brings things are heating up. Okay, but things aren't heating up in this situation. So they're collaborating so things won't heat up. To break up something. Okay, we got morning after conversation. So this could have been a conversation about breaking something up, about things not heating up. Okay, in this collaboration or in this with this couple. Okay, so they're working together. Tell me more. Okay, to people please. So they working with, with a people pleaser. Okay, so they count. Could be a people pleaser that's part of this chemistry. Things are not heating up. Okay. Okay. So disturbance. So there's some sort of disturbance. It's inside of this disturbance. So somebody know that they fucked up. Inside of disturbance, it's like they want somebody to fuck up, or this King of Cups is here. Okay, it's with the fuck up. Okay, so there's some sort of disturbance that's supposed to take place. It could be with this Pisces behind this moon. Okay, because we did clarify the inside of that was the moon. So they wanted this King of Cups for somebody to think that they fucked up in a disturbance. Tell me more. Okay, they wanted something to end now. So this could have been something that they was working on. Okay, because they decided to end it now. This detective is here at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so they could have ended it because of a detective discovered some sort of disturbance. I don't know about somebody fucking up. Let's see. Tell me about this fuck up. Okay, this Queen of Swords. They could have fucked up in some kind of way. Okay, we got stubbornness in reverse. So this is like some sort of mind control. B. Keep it down, please. Sort of stubbornness, control that they wasn't able to have. Hmm. So they fucked up. Queen of Swords. Wasn't able to control somebody mentally. Hmm. And create some sort of disturbance. Okay, the Ten of Wands, Sagittarius energy. So they wasn't able to control some Sagittarius energy. Okay. Ten of Wands caused some heavy burden. Or they caused them some heavy burden because they wasn't able to control a Sagittarius, a Queen of Swords. Okay, so let's clarify this disturbance. What's going on? Okay, so there's some good news that came out about this disturbance. Okay, somebody wasn't giving their love. Okay, giving their heart. Okay, so somebody could be remembering that somebody wasn't giving their heart, which was good news when it came to this disturbance. So somebody knew that they fucked up because they wasn't able to control the situation. I guess somebody controlling with this two energies here. It could be someone that could have been wanting to control someone's heart. It's the reverse. Okay. So somebody's remembering that about this disturbance and knowing that this Queen of Swords fucked up. Okay, they wasn't able to control. So why is this King of Cups here? There's a King of Cups here. Tell me about this King of Cups. They said maybe. Okay, so they could be like, maybe they can fix it. Okay, they're over here looking at this perspective of this moon with this energy here. So I'm thinking this is the King of Cups right here. Definitely a Pisces energy over here with the neighbor card, neighbor crown, crown of the reading. So they said maybe something can happen. Okay, something about some thrashing, trashing something. This communication, trashing something. So this do kind of look like a wedding. If you look like, even though these people are working together, it could look like a priest. It could look like somebody is, you know, educating a couple. It could be marrying a couple because there was a marriage over here that didn't happen. Okay. With some sort of magic they were supposed to be successful at, but it didn't happen. Okay, because they let it go. So this could be something that I see somebody picking back up. Okay, with this collaboration again, with something moving in secret with this Pisces. So this Cancer could be like maybe something. What's inside of this maybe? Something maybe with this online community. So they need a group of people. Tell me about this maybe. Okay, yeah, they need to, maybe we can get somebody to go on this adventure. Okay, so they could be, give me another one. Something takes time though. So they thinking about a trip, an adventure. Tell me about this adventure. Inside this adventure. Okay, they want to get somebody to keep their hands off of something. Okay, they want their hands off territorial, staking claims, scaring off competition. They saying sorry, not sorry. Okay, so they like, why would they even say sorry if they're not sorry? This is sarcasm to me. Okay, it's like, you got it coming. Hands off, sorry, not sorry. Like, somebody want to put their hands on, they want hands off. They sorry, not sorry that somebody won't be able to do that. That's what their plans are. Yet Pisces energy again with this Ten of Cups. It could be using family members on this journey. Okay. This family is sorry, not sorry. Hands off. You can't touch. You want to go on this adventure. Let me see something. What do they see on this adventure? What do they see? They see somebody moving to calmer waters. Aquarius energy. Six of Swords. Okay, they see somebody trolling. Okay. Somebody trolling, moving to calmer water. Something just flipped upside down. Okay. They see something wrong. Somebody be having mind games. Playing mind games. Manipulation, gaslighting, scare tactics. Okay, sneaky link. Okay, they could be something wrong. Okay, somebody in their head now. Okay, I don't know. This could be something to do with this Four of Pentacles. Okay, he's back here. He sees something wrong about this sneaky link. Because it has to be with a sneaky link with this person right here. Okay? So that's so because of this chemistry is in reverse, they trying to get it to flip upside down. They have a people pleaser here. Okay, that experienced some type of they fucked up with some type of disturbance with them. So now this King of Cups is like, okay, we're gonna try to make it right. We're gonna go on this trip. Okay, hands off. I probably need to go into that and find out what's going on. As far as with the hands off, they don't want somebody to touch something, somebody. So they see somebody moving in common water, somebody trolling. They see something wrong. Let's see. Tell me about this wrong. What do they see? What's going on? They see this Pisces. Okay, so the Pisces see something. They see something wrong in the situation. Okay, something was about to take off, but it flipped upside down. Okay, it flipped upside down. Something was about to take off, but it's not. Something not taking off like they planned. Okay, let's see. Somebody's fed up. They like, they can't, something's wrong. Something's supposed to take time, and it's like, it didn't even get started. It didn't even get off the ground. Okay, so let's find out. Somebody's fed up. Something's not taking off. The way that they're seeing things, the perspective, double hangman came out. We clarifying the moon and the hangman. Okay. I asked them what was going on in this journey, what they see on this journey, and now they see something's wrong. Something is not taking off like it was supposed to. Somebody is fed up now. This Pisces. Or there's a female who's fed up. Okay, because we do have somebody heart fog, mixed emotions, unclear feelings, wishy-washy. So somebody could be feeling wishy-washy. Somebody, they be like, nah, I don't know. I don't know about this now. Okay, because something is going wrong. Okay, they watching something, somebody get away with something by trolling with the Six of Swords, moving to calmer water with this trolling. Okay, so they could be trolling, seeing this, right? They see something wrong now. So they see something wrong. Okay, now it's looking like this. The hangman is seeing something not take off into a situation, and they kind of frustrated. Okay, remember, this is something that was supposed to take time. Okay, so let's go over here and let's go see what this is. Maybe. I don't know if this has affected the time and something. I don't think they have as much time as they thought they did. Somebody in their head. It could be one of these two birds of a feather flocking together, working with these Pisces to keep somebody's hands off. They not sorry. But I'm curious. They said sorry, not sorry. I'm feeling some kind of way. Okay, so whatever their goal was, it's in reverse. Their goal was to be sorry, not sorry. But in reverse now, there is no goal. It's backfire. Look like it's returning back to sender. Sorry, not sorry. Okay, we got this person sitting up here. Okay, this prideful person. Okay, something's going viral. Okay, about this. And this narcissist, I don't know. They could be ready to, could it be this person right here? I don't know. She thought something, she was waiting for something. Over it, not having it and frustrated. So they not getting whatever they thought they was getting. Okay, so because something's going viral now, somebody could have been ready to backtrack into a situation with an Eight of Swords, but they got fearful about this Two of Cups. I don't know. Let's see. So the goal was to go one situation, but the goals, the plans. Let's find out the surprise. What happened? Why is it go? Why is it backfiring? Okay, yeah, there she go. This was her goals. Her plans wasn't working out. Somehow it was had something to do with somebody who has some sort of pride. Okay, somebody has some sort of pride. Somebody had pride. They was standing in their pride. They was going through this goal with this person. So it could have been their plans to be sorry, not sorry. We got this spiritual narcissist coming in. Surprise, she's here. Okay, so she wants. Tell me about this spiritual narcissist. Okay, so she here to gain. Okay, she said I'm here to gain. Okay, but I just hit a tower. What happened with this tower? I just saw an ambulance go by. Okay, they friends that they was planning on. I guess it's these birds of the feather flock together. Energy right here, and this King of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. Remember, this is a collaboration. Okay, so something happened with their friends. They came in. I don't know. The gold turned around. Surprise! The spiritual narcissist here. They're here. They like game perfect. You know, they ready to come in. Then they hit a damn tower. And now their friends is upside down. So I don't know. Something just happened. What was the surprise about this tower? Something went viral. Everybody looking at their phones and seeing everything that's going down. What was the surprise about this tower? Yeah, the truth came out. Okay, they got the truth that just blew up everything. Okay, tell me about these friends. Oh shit, they supposed to be getting some type of glow up or something, and they had a natural disaster. So something blew them out the water too. Blew their hair back. About this glow up. Somebody glowing up. Okay, and it blew up. So they was supposed to be a part of a glow up. That's what it was. These chicks here, they supposed it must have had some type of dates or something. Because remember, somebody was teaching somebody how to do something. They was watching something. Um, they had a people pleaser here. Okay, here to create some type of disturbance. They knew they fucked up. So they had other plans. Okay, we didn't even clarify the moon and stuff yet. This is still part of this collaboration. So whatever was planned on behind this moon, it blew up in a tower. Let's find out what happened with this person that's sick at the bottom of the deck. They supposed to Okay. If you're not familiar with my readings, it's like I just keep picking up on the same group of people. My cards, they got this person who is ill, and this person gets well when they have a group of people coming together, friends, um, with some sort of gain that they get by glowing up. Okay, they bring some sort of glow up in the upright. They do, right? Just bring this person some sort of glow up. They supposed to be glowing up, but this person really glows up. Okay, but right now the friends is in reverse, and this tower and this glow up has hit a tower. So they not glowing up. Okay, so now the truth is here. So let's find out what the truth is. Tell me about this truth. The Ace of Swords, please. Okay, somebody's been gossiping, spreading rumors. Okay, spreading rumors, drama. Okay, and now they're not ready to go. Okay, they're not ready to take off. Something's not ready to take off based on something that was coached. Okay, so this is picking up the energy of now. Okay, this Queen of Cups is in reverse. She could be mostly unstable. Okay, she's not in a good energy. Okay, this person could be heartbroken. Okay, Three of Swords. Okay, something about their friend. Okay, could be this person who was sick. They could be heartbroken about their friend not getting a glow up. So these people was ready to truth about somebody gossiping, spreading rumors. Somebody was ready, but they say no. Somebody not ready no more. Okay, remember, see, somebody was supposed to be gaining something. This spiritual narcissist, I believe, supposed to be gaining something, but something backfired. Okay, the truth came in. Or the tower. Clarifying the truth is somebody supposed to be gossiping, ready to gossip, but they're not ready. So this Queen of Cups, she was brokenhearted. I guess she must have watched the teaching or something and not ready to go gossip. Let's find out. We're going to clarify this. Let me see. Yeah, something came to an end. Something came to a death. Something died. Scorpio energy could be significant. Okay, this person ended up coming out. Something came to an end for this person. Okay, because we still got the death card here. So something came to an end for this person. Let's find out. What's about this gossiping? Okay. Somebody has signed up for a contract for a year. Okay. And they're supposed to start soon. This soon is supposed to start. This year is what they get people to sign up for, to do the work, for them to be in control, to gain some sort of, remember, it's supposed to be for a gain. Let's find out what this gain was. Okay, the spiritual narcissist is supposed to be gaining. Okay, with this goal, but it hit a tower. So let's find out what this gain. Let's back up for a minute. Tell me about this gain. How are they supposed to gain? Okay, they're supposed to gain by this high vibe energy right here. Okay, this says good times, living to the fullest, enjoying the present. So they're supposed to be gaining by this high vibing. Okay, they're supposed to be creating some sort of conflict or some sort of fight. Let's talk about that. What's inside this fight? Okay, this graduation person. So the high vibrant graduation person is supposed to have some type of conflict, some sort of fight. Okay, somebody said nah. They changed their mind. Okay, about this message of truth that came in. This is Knight of Swords. Okay, so something came in, and now they apologizing like, whatever they crying for. They're apologizing for something. I don't know. The message of truth come. What is this message of truth that got folks apologizing? Is what I want to know. What is going on? They got this message of truth here. Tell me about this message of truth. Okay, there was no siren call. Okay, so somebody decided not to be a part of this collective group of sexual tactics, gaining attention, lured by temptation. Okay, so I guess this high vibe was supposed to be the temptation. It came out twice. High vibe and education. I don't know. Let's see. What's the message of truth that came here? Okay, the bully's in reverse. So the bully ain't bullying. So if something happened to the bully, then that means nobody else could continue going on with the plan. Okay, yeah. So they supposed to have been blocking something. Seven of Wands. So somebody's supposed to have been blocking someone. This bully's supposed to have been blocking someone. The siren called to block. Okay. This bully or this bully request is to send a message of truth. The message of truth that came out that there is no siren call. There is no bully. Seven of Wands, they could have been blocked. Okay. So this person was blocked. She couldn't come in and do her part. The spiritual narcissist. Okay. So somebody said, nah. Let's see what this person is apology for. They could be apologizing. Something was noted. Okay. They were taking some notes about this person. Okay. And their boo. Okay. Their new boo or something. Remember they were supposed to have been hands off or something back here. So this was an imposter. Okay. My boo auditing the situation. And they sorry. About this Knight of Swords. What's the surprise about the Nine of Swords? Yeah, the Two of Swords. So this Two of Swords is the energy of somebody could make up their mind. They could make up their mind. Surprised about the Knight of Swords. Somebody was a Libra energy. They could make up their mind because they couldn't. Remember they said nah, and then the message came in. It's too late. This person got blocked. They was thinking most likely that somebody was going to take action, but they got blocked. Seven of Wands. Okay, so somebody said nah to the Ten of Cups. To their wishes being fulfilled, whatever the offer was. Remember, it was something supposed to happen for a year. This could have been a new group of people. Okay, they had their wishes fulfilled. I mean, they promised to have their wishes fulfilled with the Ten of Cups. Pisces energy. Okay, they had a strategy. Okay, could have been a Ten of Cups around the Ten of Cups. But there was no cuffing season. So they couldn't cuff with anyone. For some reason, the other person didn't show up to cuff to. But somebody said, nah. There was somebody backed off with the cuffing season. Okay, because this was a strategy for the Ten of Cups. This was a strategy for the Pisces, for the perspective, for what was going on behind the moon. What was the surprise about the cuffing season in reverse? It was a surprise. It's card reader. Okay. So the surprise is somebody could have did something for some mean money. Doing some mean savings, and it came out through this card. Through the card reader. So that got people, they said, no. They see something mean done. They could have picked up something mean being done. Tell me about this mean saving. Okay, so this is the energy of this Queen of Coins. Okay, this is Taurus energy. Okay, she could have sent a message of truth. Okay, some information was collected from the Queen of Coins about this somebody winning. And somebody triumphant. So they backed up out of the situation. Okay, so this person, this always makes me laugh. It really does. It makes me smile because it's like, I did it. I did it. I did it. I did it. Okay, so somebody's triumphed in a situation. Okay, so they said nah. By them saying no and not following through, they end up coming up winning. Okay. Okay, so this is graduation day right here. So somebody had planned this out. They sat back and they relaxed. They had the day, okay, because for them, they look like they're reading something, right? They're reading something. Something's supposed to happen in the day about this graduation. I'm clarifying this graduation right here. This is a person who is leveling up lessons learned and acquired wisdom. Okay, so this person has been reading up on something. Something's supposed to happen in a day for this person. Okay, there was some evidence. Okay, about somebody self-loving themselves, and something was supposed to happen that night. Okay, could it have something to do with the Two of Coins, which is that Capricorn energy? Four of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles is the Capricorn energy. So they could have something planned for that night, but they found some evidence. Okay, so today they was reading up on something, right? Then they had plans that we talked about earlier. Okay, the truth is somebody's supposed to have been doing something, gossiping, you know what I'm saying? But somebody wasn't ready. It didn't happen. That was supposed to bring somebody a glow up. Remember? So nonetheless, something was supposed to happen tonight, or it was last night. So they had plans for something for today. It was evidence last night. So today they got tricked. Okay. So somebody could have had a fight. Okay. Prior to this graduation day, a person's prior to this person, there was some sort of conflict. Yeah, they could have been talking about somebody going to jail. It's like, man, they was like, man, you know, they talk about or arguing about going to jail about this King of Wands in reverse. So this could have been, this is the King of Wands. King of Wands in reverse is a reckless energy. Okay. Out of control, unstable, fire just out of control. That somebody had no inner light, soul searching, finding true self, living consciously. So somebody wasn't conscious of their actions. Okay, this wasn't something that they were aware of. That this ended up being a happy times for someone, and it ended up for someone, but for somebody else, it ended up sending somebody to jail. Happy times, no conscious aware of this King of Wands, out of control, and somebody ended up going to jail. So I guess somebody got out and had a fight. What's the surprise about this conflict? The surprise, it was the Nine of Wands. No, the Four of Swords. Somebody lay back and thought about this. Somebody lay back and thought about this. This fight that led somebody to jail. What's the surprise about the confinement, the jail? Four of Coins, the Capricorn energy. Okay, this the one that has something to do with this collaboration with these people. So it looked like they collaborated something else with the same person, but it turned out different. Okay. Because something was coached. And this person right here is sad. Because something was blown out the water. Something was coached. Let's find out what's coached. Then we're going to move over. Okay. Tell me about this coaching. Somebody was coaching something for 6 months. Okay. So whatever they was coaching, remember, this is something that's being coached as well. And we got a people pleaser down there. So something was supposed to probably happen for 6 months. Then I end up getting 3 months. Uh-huh. So did. And something wasn't the right time, but I guess now was the right time. Okay, because it came out in reverse. So what's the surprise about the right time? Somebody got an idea. Okay, so they were like, okay, it wasn't the right time before, but now is the right time. So I got an idea. Let's find out what this idea was. They want to throw shade. They said we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna throw some shade, but it just flipped upside down. Okay, literally it just jumped. These cards be dancing. They be like, no, and they was gonna move forward with it. They was gonna move both. They was gonna move forward with this Cancer to throw some shade. This Chariot, you got a Cancer. Yeah, her shields right here. Queen of Cups in reverse. Okay, but they sitting up with a heartbreak, or they were trying to break somebody's heart. Yeah, so they was moving forward, but somebody said nope. I can think it was this guy right here. He's like, no, thank you. I don't think so. I changed my mind. It could have something to do with the King of Swords, too. So tell me the surprise of this note. What was the surprise? Why did they say no? Yeah, came out. Anyway, the King of Swords. They told the King of Swords no, and no King of Swords said no. About this chariot moving and somebody not throwing shade. They was, but they somebody had the idea. This is this Pisces energy. He always, he has his imagination. Water signs are very imaginative. And they had came up with a great idea for somebody to throw shade and move on to success with this chariot and get it done. But something was stopped. Okay. This King of Swords said no. They said no about this King of Swords providing some type of aid. They said no. Even though they vowed, somebody vowed. But they changed their mind. They said no. Why is this King of Swords here? Anyway, he vowed. He was penny pinching. And he was trying to provide some aid and trying to get somebody to make a vow to do something. Okay? This is the King of Swords. He was providing some sort of aid, asking for some aid or needing someone to provide some aid and make a vow to it. But they said nope. Somebody said nope. Okay. So it wasn't the right time. So it wasn't the right time at first, but then they had a right time with an idea. The surprise was their imagination to throw shade. But the shade wasn't thrown with this Cancer. Because somebody changed their mind. They supposed to be moving forward with the Cancer. Traveling with the Cancer. Or doing something with the Cancer in the chariot. Then it say skirt. Something stopped. Okay. So something was okay. So they decided now was the time because they went from a 6 month contract to a 3 month contract. Try to do something right now using their imagination. Somebody else stopped. I don't know. So I'm thinking a couple of people stopping. Let's just one person here that won. Okay. Because this person collects some information from this Page of Swords to win. And this mean money right here, this is the energy of somebody getting paid to do something mean. So they got like a mean money bank. Okay, but it was out. It was part of this penny pinching because somebody was broke. They just knew it was about to get done. They knew somebody was broke and they had the commitment. They had set up a time to get it done. And they were just moving forward. But something just came to a sudden tower with this narcissist. Something came out about that person. They got caught. Well, tell me about this tower, this natural disaster over here. Somebody said go. Okay, look. This natural disaster. Somebody said go. The mean money, this is like dirty money. So this is like illegal activity, thievery, and laundering. But this person, I guess they were like, I'm not taking that money. I didn't accept it. Like, no, it's in reverse. And somebody was salty about that. They was upset that somebody didn't take the money. And they was like, good luck. So this was the rebound. And it was something went viral. Yeah, about this opportunity, Page of Coins. Went viral. Everybody on their phone. About this opportunity, and somebody is salty. They salty. They're like, good luck. You know, they sent somebody away. Like somebody got blown away. Somebody said good luck. Okay, so now we sit with this Queen of Cups in reverse. She can be very emotionally unstable and heartbroken. Okay, she's not doing too good right now. Okay, so tell me about this Queen of Cups in reverse. She's had a foresight of how something was going to play out with the Aries energy. She had a foresight, you know, about this this Aquarius, which is this King of Swords. Okay, it could have been a King of Swords and Aries foresight. They could have worked it out, planned it out. Okay, they lived and learned something, you know. So it's like everything was supposed to go good, but what was a surprise? Somebody said, right, whatever you're saying right now, this shit came to a stop. Okay, and it went viral. So that's what happened. That was a disaster. Okay, so now somebody's sitting up here in the Three of Swords. Somebody's saying boo hoo hoo hoo. Ooh ooh. So find out who this is. This is a Libra. Yep, Justice. She's sitting back with, now she crying because the shit is going viral. Four cups. Somebody refused her cup. She feeling some kind of way. Don't be feeling rejected. This is probably her over here too. Because remember, something was supposed to take off, but it didn't. It's in reverse. So tell me about this Three of Swords. Yeah, they had a vacation, man. They believed it. It was that time. It was about to pop off. It was supposed to go down. I cannot. Yeah, they're supposed to have sweet dreams, supposed to have a comfortable night. Something's supposed to happen behind this moon. It didn't happen. Okay, that's pretty much the whole reading right there. Yeah, something came to an end. Death over. Death to the Scorpio. Yeah, death to whatever happened behind this moon. Death to this light bulb moment that they had. Okay, that is the reading. It went full circle. Okay, so everything ended. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and heal this energy. I call my blessed answers of healing love. Thank you for your sacred knowledge, wisdom, and strength. Guide my hands, heart, and spirit, and walk with me as I heal my shadows of fear, visibility, loss, trauma, control issues, persecution, judgment. Um, yeah. So we go ahead and hear the energy on this table. All right, so penny pinching, a vow, a King of Swords, savings, happy times, pride, go in reverse, 10 of cups, 10 of family, friends, 10 of wands, hands off, knights, evidence, fate, lift off, triumph, fed up, knight of swords, queen of swords, cuffing season, strategy, day, relaxation, graduation day, 10 of cups, imposter, my boo, Autatine, 7 of wands, bully, siren call, apology, knight of swords, nah, takes time, a note, hangman, a wrong, chariot, throwing shade, idea, not the right time, 4 of swords, 4 of pentacles, king of wands, confinement, trolling, conflict. We have live and learn, the star. About to turn upside down. Okay, 3 of wands, natural disaster, good luck, salty, dirty money, gold, 3 months, 6 months, inner light, high vibing year, gold, gain, spiritual narcissist, 6 of swords, coaching, ace of swords, the tower, adventure, maybe, queen of swords, end it now, king of cups, fuck up, imagination, people pleasing, glow up, disturbance, memory, gossiping, tea time, good news, giving your heart. We have readiness, chemistry, 9 of swords, stress, death, sweet dreams, vacation, justice, 3 of swords, queen of cups, stop, right now, right, daydream, justice, withdraw, marriage, repo, eternal love, right, 6 of wands, 2 of wands, fright, third wheel, sleeping princess, let it go, supersize me, the devil, blind, knight of coins, last straw, promise, squad, 4 of pentacles, 3 of pentacles, moon, and the hangman. Okay, let me see. Oh, it says love is the highest vibration. Abundance is my birthright. Divine alignment because abundance is my birthright. Divine healing because abundance is my birthright. Divine calling because abundance is my birthright. Divine celebration because abundance is my birthright. Divine opportunities because abundance is my birthright. Divine communication because abundance is my birthright. Divine money flows creatively because abundance is my birthright. I release all resistance to wealth because abundance is my birthright. Money flows to me to help others because abundance is my birthright. The universe is conspiring to make me wealthy because abundance is my birthright. I trust the divine flow of abundance because abundance is my birthright. I am healthy, wealthy, and wise because abundance is my birthright. I am grounded and centered. I am in alignment for my wealth transfer because abundance is my birthright. I say amen, and so it is. I say amen, and so it is. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.